What's up guys, it's Qwerty here and welcome to another top 5 editors of the week. This week is definitely one of the best weeks we've had so far, especially the first place is probably the first entry we've ever had as well, which is nuts. But one thing I wanted to tell you guys is next weekend I won't have one of these out because I'm in Germany and my setup is in England, so I can't really make videos there. And to make up for that, we'll have a top 10 out the week after because we've got 2 weeks time to submit, so it just makes sense. And yeah, we're starting off this time with an honorable mention by Drowned, and I very much enjoyed the shake in this one, and the sync in general. It just made for a very good flow that suited the song very well. And yeah, it definitely would have had potential to place in another top 5, but this week's competition is just so high, so many submissions, probably the most I've ever had, so I want to thank you guys for that. And yeah, getting on to the next honorable mention, we have got Kixe with his Red RC, and he's got this epic style which I'm a big fan of, and also some really nice 3D in here, so good job on that one and good luck with the RC. Next up, we've actually got a third honorable mention, which just had to be done because there's so many good submissions. And this one is by Dan. It's a very clean edit, very nice effects, sync, everything. Just overall very enjoyable edit. And he's only got about 180 subscribers, so check him out, guys. He definitely deserves some more recognition. At the 5th place of this week, we've got Max, or Inspire Edits. I don't know which name he's using the most, but nonetheless, really great edit. One thing I noticed is that he doesn't really use any pen drop or shake in it, and nonetheless it's so enjoyable, which is just because of the nice sync, the effects, everything just makes it look very interesting. You don't even notice that there's no pen drop, so it just proves that he can make really enjoyable edits without using pen drop, but it's just very popular today, so most people do it to get some flow into it. But he did a very great job without it. I very much enjoyed it, and yeah, good job man, keep it up. At the number 4 spot of this week, we've got 2ID, or however you pronounce it, and he's coming in with a very great edit, which probably would have had potential for a first place in any other episode, but this one was just too many great submissions. It's a mixture of 3 different songs, I believe, which I very much enjoyed. Sort of a different style to every song that he used, and yeah, it's just the flow and syncs, sound effects, everything, it just works together very well. He did an insane job. I watched this edit quite a few times because I like the song choices as well. There's really nothing to complain about here, so I'll just let you watch the rest of the edit and see you back with the next one. Third place of this week goes to Squid Edits, and you really have to give this guy props, not just for placing very high in this episode, but also placing in the previous 2 episodes. He placed 4th in those ones, and that just shows how active and consistent he is with his edits. You might say that the flow and sync isn't as good as the previous edits, the 4th and 5th place, but why I put this higher is because he's so creative with his effects. I think this is a Vegas edit as well, but yeah, just how unique his effects are made this edit so enjoyable to me, and congrats on the 3rd place, and keep submitting your edits because I really like watching them. The 2nd place of this week pretty much combines what I've said to the previous edits. It's extremely unique effects, or at least the CC does look very unique, and besides that, incredible flow, sync, just everything about this edit is so much fun to watch. I mean, you don't see edits like this very often, so great job, man. I think he plays second at Joker's top 10 as well, so good job on that, but it still doesn't top the first place for this week, so great job, man. Ein is definitely one of the most underrated editors I know, so check him out for sure. And coming up now is what I believe to be the best submission to my top 5 edits so far. If you remember any better first place, feel free to comment it down below. I'm interested to compare this to any of them, but if you think this is definitely the best entry so far, then also comment that down below. Check him out, he's very underrated for his level of editing. I don't really have to comment on why it's good, so just enjoy the rest of this edit. Congrats to the first place, man, and everybody else who placed in this. If you did submit and thought you should have placed, no hard feelings please, because there were so many amazing edits this week. It was really hard to pick, but if you didn't place, if you want to try again for next week, you've got 2 weeks time to submit something else, and then there'll be a top 10, so you've definitely got a higher chance to place. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and see you in the next one with that sexy German accent. Bye.